How to survive and thrive in a market downturn as an entrepreneur. Look, the stock market is at all-time highs right now. Everywhere you look, you see the signs of money. Cranes at construction sites, new apartments and houses being built on literally just about every lot. There isn't a single economist on the planet, though, who thinks this will last forever. A market downturn is coming, and when it does, if you're not prepared, it can destroy your business, your finances, and send you into bankruptcy. Look, you don't think it can happen to you? Nearly 4 million people filed for bankruptcy between 2008 and 2010. During the same period of time, 161,000 businesses filed for bankruptcy. Look, the statistics that we don't know is how many of those entrepreneurs close their doors without filing for bankruptcy protection. This happens often, especially when all the corporate debt is personally guaranteed by the owner. Okay, the good news is that I believe there's more than enough time to take action and set your business up to thrive in the next downturn. But first you need to ask yourself if you're willing to prepare for the inevitable. Okay? Are you prepared if the market turns against you in the next few years? Look, whether your business is doing really well right now or you're struggling, I'm going to show you what you can do to assure you won't be a statistic when the downturn happens. Okay? I'm not going to get religious on you, I promise, but in the Bible, in the book of Matthew, chapter 7, verses 24 through 27, it's a story you've probably heard. Jesus tells a story of a wise man and a fool, and it really applies to this discussion. Everyone who hears these words of mine and does them will be like a wise man who built his house on the rock. And the rain fell, and the flood came, and the winds blew, and it beat against the house, and it did not fall, because it had been founded on the rock. And everyone who hears these words of mine and does not do them will be like a foolish man who built his house on the sand. And the rain fell, and the floods came, and the winds blew, and beat against that house, and it fell, and it was a great fall. Okay? The point being, you want to build your house before the rain comes, because the rains of life will come, and how you prepare for them is going to determine if you sink or swim in the storm. So I want to show you 5 things that you can do to thrive in the storm. Number 1, you have to create marketing materials that attract new clients and retain your existing clients. All too often, money is spent on making your website look pretty, your brochures very graphically appealing, but very little thought or money goes into the most important aspect of marketing, the message. Your marketing message must be clear, it must be concise, and it must assure your prospects and your clients that you can solve their problem or make their lives better, and that you are an expert at what you do. Okay? There's 2 ways to do this. You can hire a professional copywriter, or you need to become one yourself. Now, you don't have to be a professional copywriter, but you can learn copywriting. Now, don't take this step lightly. There's a reason I put this first. If you think you can depend on sales by telling people about your features and your specifications, you're going to find out very quickly that in a downturn, you will be forced to sell at the lowest price, which never works. Number 2, you got to communicate with your existing clients and prospects on a regular basis. Look, at minimum on a weekly basis. Of course, if you've got hundreds or even thousands of clients, it's highly improbable that you're going to pick up the phone and call them. But you can communicate via email, snail mail, videos, audio, text, whatever. Okay, all of which can be fully automated. I really should say it should be fully automated. Automation is the key to scalability, and scalability is the key to freedom. Okay, you may be asking yourself, okay, what would you say to them that often? If you're communicating that often. Look, people do business with others that they like and trust, so communication is about building and solidifying your relationship with your clients and prospects. Okay, you want to bond with them, and to do this, you want to talk to them about, what you believe. Spell out your vision on how it helps them solve their problems or make their life better. Ultimately, it's you coming back around to them. Okay? You'll want to talk to them about yours and their transformation. what you are becoming or what they are becoming. You can do this with helpful tips for them, to read or watch, or by creating content like I'm doing, in this post, okay? I'm trying to help you become financially stable in the case of a market turn, and it just so happens that I'm trying to be financially stable in a downturn as well, okay? So talk to your clients and your prospects about new products you have that will solve their problems or make their lives better. Okay, don't make them ask about your new products, okay? By letting them know you have other solutions to their problems, they may have, when the timing is right, then they can buy from you, okay? So you gotta let them know you got new products and services. This is why automation is so important, because it assures that you'll be there when the timing is right for them. Lastly, don't be afraid to be polarizing. There's nothing wrong with repelling the wrong clients and prospects. When I say wrong, I mean people that would not be an ideal fit for your business. Look, Nike's owner or CEO, President Phil Knight, he stood by Tiger Woods when Tiger went through his personal crash and burn. Okay, this event was enormously polarizing, and many people hated Nike for not firing Woods. But Knight trusted Woods, and Nike knew who their clients were. Knight and Nike were confident their clients would stick with them. They also knew that they would repel clients who weren't a good fit. Okay, this year, when Tiger won the Masters, Phil Knight's net worth rose $250 million in a single week. Okay, it's okay to be polarizing, provided it's something you believe in deeply. Your clients will bond with you for being yourself, and the ones that you don't want as clients, they're going to leave anyway. Number 3, get a consistent flow of incoming pre-qualified leads. Look, if you perform well on creating compelling marketing materials that make your products and services irresistible to your ideal prospects and clients, and you communicate with them regularly, incoming pre-qualified leads are sure to follow. Build systems around turning your leads into customers. Okay, this is the most important aspect of your business. There are only 2 reasons a company will fail: not enough customers and too much debt. And if you can create a constant stream of incoming leads which turns them into customers, you'll have no problem eliminating your debts. The time to do this is not when it begins to rain. Do this now, okay? If you don't know where to start, get help. This is critical to surviving and thriving in the next downturn. Number 4, isolate your profit. Okay, this may sound simple, but most business owners don't have more than 1 week's worth of profit saved for a rainy day. Mike Michalowicz has a great book on this subject named Profit First. Okay, you're in business for one thing, and it's profitability. Okay, you need to take a percentage, okay, of your profit. Start with any percentage of every sale, and then isolate it. Open a separate savings account, for your company, and make sure the account is not linked electronically to your checking account or any other account. Okay, when you make a sale or on a weekly basis, write a check and deposit it into this savings account, and do not, under any circumstances, touch it. Make it hard to get at this money. Okay, I prefer that you have to physically go to the bank to make a withdrawal, okay? Number 5, eliminate your debt. Okay, on a quarterly basis, pay yourself and the other owners a bonus out of that profit savings account. I usually break it down like this. I usually give 25% of what's in that account to the owners. Then I'll take 50% to pay down debt. And then 25% that's left, you leave it there, and it remains there in reserves. Once all the debt is eliminated, the split becomes 50-50 until you have at least 6 months of reserve in cash built up, okay? Look, these 5 steps work 100% of the time if you implement them before it's too late. But you have to take action. I mean, action is the first step you need to take. Imagine how you would feel when your company's prepared for the coming rains. Imagine the feeling of safety and peace, knowing that you can make it through the toughest times. Imagine how your employees will feel, knowing their boss is focused on assuring them that their job will be secure through any economy. Do you think people will stick with your company, You know, when they know you have their best interest in mind? Look, I should think so, all right? So what should you do next? Get started now. Like, don't wait for the rain to begin. When was the best time to start implementing your plan? Okay, well, a while ago, right? But when's the next best time to start? Right now. I created an easy to follow checklist to help you implement your plan. You can you click on the link below this video and you can get your copy today. Look, if you need some help, you know, if you don't know where to start, I can guide you, okay, in what you need to do. Most entrepreneurs can make their company bulletproof with the right guidance. Look, and if you want some guidance, let's have a discussion to see what steps that you should take. You can schedule a call with me. There'll be a link below this video. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Click on that little bell so you receive updates on additional ways to become more prosperous in business. I'm David Mulvaney, and I look forward to helping you grow your business.